Okay. Oh my gosh. My dogs are here. I'm going to be doing this video on how to make the best drift 86 in this game. Not Mitsubishi. Why? Why does this happen to me? No. So, I love the 86. And it's very fun to drift. Do 11. Let's do 11 this time. Or is it? It's 11, right? Yeah, 11. Red. Let's do red. This car is pretty cheap. It's one of the cheapest cars in the game. It's not the cheapest car in the game. It's one of them though. We're gonna be doing a build with no upgrades, so only as much horsepower as it can crank out stock, in a sense. So this is gonna be my style of drifting, which I know isn't the best, but I like it. So none of these upgrading. I could upgrade the horsepower and all that. We're actually just gonna do this, which will give us. We're gonna do 150 horsepower, and for weight, we're gonna make it. Weight ratio, yeah, a little, sure. Traction control, turn traction control off. Hard tires is fine. Brake bias, put a lot of brake bias to the front. Ride height, you can lower it as much as you want. I'm gonna lower it a little. My dogs are going crazy. Calm down. They're not gonna calm down. Let's just face it, they're not gonna calm down. Make your thing a bit stiffer. You don't have to make it a ton stiffer, but a lot stiffer in the front. Anti-roll up this by 1 is what I usually do. And then this I usually go to there. And I always like to make the front end stiffer than the rear, because it's better. Camber, don't mess with that. Toe, it's fine. Now diff, you want to do this because this is a limited slip diff now. Initial, haha, ha 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 ha. We're gonna do this. That's fine. Stock. Doesn't need to be changed, and I think we're good. Oh no, we did all that on road, didn't we? We could change it. Ah, man. So that resets everything back to normal. Darn. I don't know why it does that. It's so annoying. I wish it just kept it at least somewhat. Yeah, it's gonna be a little taller, I don't mind. You don't have to be super precise. It doesn't really matter. Oh, does it stay the same? I guess we'll go up by 1. Calm down. My dogs are going crazy. I feel like they're not meant to be on the couch, but for some reason they are. I can't explain exactly why. Evil little dogs. I'm actually going to do time trials, not drift trials, because I like to test the car first, and the best track is Scuba, by far. Like, you literally, there's no other track that's better. Go for manual. Obviously, don't ever go for an automatic. I love this car so much. I love 86s. I don't want 11. Although I do think 11 looks really good. I think it looks better as a Treno, maybe. But I might get 11 if I ever get one. I actually wouldn't be against getting 11 over a Trino. Mostly because, oh, I don't know, they're cool. Does this one beep at you? Yeah, it does. So it beeps at you if you go too fast, which is really funny. Yeah, you can do a flick here if you feel like it. It's not exactly recommended. Ooh. But it slows you down for that corner, because usually you're going pretty fast. So that corner, see, I was actually going too slow. What doesn't have an, oh, something's a little off, I think, on this. Oh, can't tell exactly what it is. I'm gonna change something. It's a little off. Yeah, it's straighten out. I think we need to do a little anti-roll first off, to make sure it, kind of toes in when you slide. Even though I'm sure this game probably doesn't show that. Oh, a little far. Okay. Let's see. Car settings. Any roll's fine. That's fine. Oh, whoops. It's not ride height. Let's make this super stiff. Oh, and this I'll up by 1. Let's try that out. I know I could just look at my other 86, but I ain't about that. Oh, man, I want a wheel so bad for this. Man, it'd be so cool to have one. Ooh, there we go. Ooh. No, this car is pretty good. No, for being as basic as it is, it's not bad. I like it in red. I think the 11 looks better in red. I think the Toronto looks better in white. Or, yeah, no, white. I'm a little more used to slightly higher horsepower, possibly. So that might be why. I like the little ding it gives you. If I ever get one of these, it's super, super stock is what I'm going for. I'm going for like the most stock humanly possible. Maybe not stock wheels, because I think the wheels on this thing are absolutely disgusting, but I love the idea of having like a super stock looking 86, which, I mean, you get that every once in a while. You'll see one that looks relatively stock, but you never really see one. Maybe we can make the gears slightly shorter. I'm going to keep it as... Yeah, that might be it, because the gears aren't... The 86 had a big problem with gears being too long. Which made it a very... Yeah, let's try that. That might be it. Who knows? I don't know. I don't even care. I don't work here. Why did I do that so many times? Oh, I'm so tired. I filmed a bunch for the Supra today. Wow. I don't even know what to say. So, okay then. I guess Rec Room's installed. That game's very fun. There we go. Lot shorter gears. Get! My wolf is in my face. As always, because it's a wolf. I've had my head inside of her mouth, so I'm not really scared. Well, maybe a little too much speed. That's fine. I played a lot of Assetto Corsa as well. This is literally the first time, I booted it up and then started this video for playing Gran Turismo in the last week. So it might be a little different. That's fine though. And that's less fine. And then you can hit and hit. Whee! I love the Ae86, but I don't know. It was the car I was originally looking to get. I looked every day for one, and if I do get one, at this point, I'm not gonna get an American model. I'm gonna get a right-hand drive, 11 maybe, or possibly a Torino coupe, not a hatch. I either want 11 hatch or Torino coupe, which sounds super weird because those are the two models that people least want. But I think they're the best. I don't know if they're the best looking, but I like them the most. GT Apex, of course. There's nothing better than a GT Apex. Except for I think there is a model that is better than a GT Apex, but that's not the point. So is that little speaker, see in the reflection of the window, that little speaker there? Which, by the way, this dash is so similar to the Supra's dash, it's not even funny. Oh, nice. Can't wait to get some of the stuff, the more simple thing, some of the Supra, and some of the more complicated things. But even just getting the interior done. Today, I filmed a bunch of cleaning, and I got the driver's seat out. I did some little general stuff, and it's one of those things where now I feel comfortable putting the seat in there and putting my stuff in there, and it's nice. I wish I had this dash. This is such a cool dash. Oh yeah, it has to have this dash too. Now, drifting is not faster. As much as it's cooler, it sure ain't faster. Let's try a run with no handbrake. We're gonna just try to do all braking. Yeah, drifting's not faster. It's primarily slower. Maybe on occasion you'll get a hairpin turn where it would be, in theory, faster. But usually it's not. And if you're thinking about doing some toge runs, I would not recommend. Yeah, I would recommend drifting for hairpins and because it's more fun, but I would recommend try to learn how to drift without the handbrake. The handbrake it's a useful tool in the sense that you can get around the corner and it doesn't, you know, it allows you to initiate better. But it slows you down a ton and it's really uncontrollable. And I know there's people who pull the handbrake, but a lot of the people who are really good have hydraulic. And if you have a hydraulic handbrake and you want to spend your money on that, go right ahead. That's totally fine. But when you're first starting out, you're not going to have one of those. You're going to have just a standard handbrake and most likely a standard car. Maybe you'll have some coilovers on the thing, but most likely it'll just be relatively stock. And you'll have pretty low horsepower, maybe a little higher. And it's just that's good. Wow. They're not very fast. Stock wheels on this thing are disgusting. They're not as bad as my stock wheels. I don't have stock wheels on there right now, and I'm keeping those wheels. Those are just gonna be burner wheels. I'm gonna have regular road, like daily wheels on there, and then those which I'll use to smoke off and have a little fun with maybe. Bing bong, bing bong. This was not a good run. I don't know how I feel about this car. I don't know, there's something off about it. I can't figure out what it is. It might just be because, you know, this one's just freshly tuned and needs to be worked in. But this is actually probably a pretty realistic first build for a drift car or a time attack car or a possibly maybe if you're me and you like a toge build. This could be totally a toge spec car. I don't know if it'd be a good one, but you know, someone could reasonably get this, put coilovers on the front, cut the rear springs. There's a guy who was selling, it was an SR5 and it had a S13 diff and transmission in it, and it was the weirdest thing ever because it was still an SR5. Like, you went through all that effort, you put a new transmission, a new diff, all that stuff, and you didn't decide that, yeah, now I should probably change in the 4AGE or 2J. I don't care. You should have done something else other than just that. Woo, buddy. Nice. A little fun course. You know, not bad, not bad. No, he's pretty fast. Alright, I'm gonna show off what a fully tuned and specced out Drift 86 looks like. I have one in this game. Well, I have a few, I think, but I have one main one, and it kills it. I mean, it does really well. We'll do morning, whatever. Where is it? Here it is. So this one, as you can tell, horsepower wise, it's pretty high, and it's pretty high on the weight even, because I need that grip. Chair is so weird. I got I don't know. I don't know if it's like a gaming. I guess it's a gaming chair, but it's got speakers and stuff in it, which I'm not using, because the TV I'm playing this on right now doesn't have an audio out. I don't know why. I've got nothing. It doesn't have an audio out. I will never be able to explain why. Yeah, there we go. Just a little movements. You don't need to flick it super hard. Whoop, whoop. Show the radar, lap times. Yeah, this car's pretty good. Nice and fun. So that other car, that's the basics of it. I'd say that's a good, like, if you just got in Gran Turismo and you have no money, of course, and you're racing a little and you're getting the daily reward cars. So you've got a few cars, but you want a drift car and you want something that's cool. That's a really good pick. That or like a Sylvia, maybe. Which they still need to add the S15 into this game. Like, that is a crucial thing that they need. I think that'd be really cool. I don't know. It's not crucial, but it'd be cool. Last couple months, we've actually gotten quite a few cars. I'm pretty sure we got the S13 180SX, which I love. Not the 180. I especially love a SIL 80. Big sucker for one. If you don't know what a SIL 80 is, SIL 80 is a 180SX with a Sylvia front end, still an S13, Sylvia front end, and it is sick. Yeah, that was like a really good build if you just want to start drifting. It's hard enough to drift to where you're gonna be struggling around every corner, but it's low horsepower and it kind of sucks. Anyway, that was this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like or whatever. I don't really care. I'm not huge on the whole liking thing, but you can like if you want, or you can subscribe. I have no subscribers at the moment, so that'd be nice. Oh, you suck. And I hope you enjoyed. Oh no. Great ending. Alright, bye.